Hello everybody, my name is Marcus Berry. Today's message is about awareness, more specifically discerning between what's permanent and what's temporary. It's extremely important to understand the difference between temporary and permanent because not everything is permanent. You might have made a mistake and you may be dealing with the results or the consequences of that, but even those consequences aren't permanent. They can be temporary. Right? You get into an argument with somebody and you guys get into a fight. That's not permanent. That's a temporary situation that you guys can communicate your way out of. So just understand the difference between permanent and temporary, right? And a lot of things, they can be fixed. A lot of things can be adjusted. A lot of things can be resolved. So just understand the difference between what's permanent and what's temporary, because a lot of the times you may attribute something that's temporary, you may assign it to a permanent category in your mind, but it's really just temporary, right? So your struggle is temporary, it's not permanent. Where you're at right now is temporary. It's not permanent. You're not always going to be where you are. And that can work in both ways, right? If you're successful right now, that's not always going to be permanent. So you have to continually work on yourself. You have to continually self-evaluate. You have to continue to work on progression. There's always room for improvement. So don't allow a temporary success to become permanent in your mind, and don't allow a temporary struggle to become permanent in your mind. So today's message is just about distinguishing between what's temporary and what's permanent, because there's a big difference. So don't allow yourself to get stuck because you're temporarily dealing with a hard time. Hard times don't last forever. So just keep that in mind and understand that not everything is permanent. Some things are permanent. Some things you can't fix. And those are the things that, you know, if it's out of your control, then don't worry about it. Don't try to fix it. But if it is in your control, if you know that it is something temporary, don't let it get you too down, right? Stay strong, stay focused, stay faithful, stay patient, and keep going. Understand the difference between permanent and temporary, because it's extremely important. Keep going. Your time is coming. Keep going. And if you are successful, keep going. Don't allow yesterday's home run aren't going to win today's game, right? So just focus on what you can control. And if you can't control it, just accept it and move forward. But ultimately, you have to understand what's permanent and what's temporary. And the things that are temporary can be changed. The things that are permanent cannot. So just focus on that today and just keep that in mind. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.